Have you ever stopped to think about what's behind most of those sick days we take from work? Interestingly, a lot of it comes down to something as basic as not getting enough sleep. It's a bit of a wake-up call, isn't it? There's actually a way to see just how our sleep or the lack of it is affecting us. Have you ever tried out the sleep quality scale? It's an eye-opener to gauge where you stand with your sleep habits. Why not give it a go and see where you are at? It could be the first step towards turning those restless nights around. So you can try this questionnaire from the description box we have shared. This scale categorizes sleep quality from excellent to poor based on several factors like how long it takes you to fall asleep, how often you wake up during the night, and how rested you feel in the morning. It's quite revealing to see where you land on this spectrum. Now coming back, the current scenario is that most of us are struck with nights where we can't sleep, flipping our pillow over and over or scrolling through our mobile till our eyes hurt. Yeah, that happens. But when it keeps happening repeatedly, your sleep schedule's out of anywhere, and trust me, it's not at all fun. Today, you're going to know many reasons why this needs attention. I'm Dr. Abhirami, Senior Consultant at Nirva, here to guide you into a cozy bedtime yoga routine that might be your new favorite way to say goodnight. But before we begin, let me tell you what happens when your sleep is disturbed. So there are a lot of things that can go out of way, but let's see what are the short-term effects of not having a good sleep. So you're tired all day, snapping at friends and probably drinking more coffee than water. So you would have experienced it, right? Ever walked into a room and forgot why you're there? That's your sleepy brain talking. And when you're tired, everything looks like a snack and even stuff you wouldn't usually eat. So your hunger center, rest center, and total body homeostasis are out of order. So this is for a day. But what happens when day by day it becomes a habit? So one fine day, things get serious. You might gain weight, get high blood pressure, or feel sick more often as your immunity is also compromised. Ever notice you get every cold going around? That could be the reason your immunity is compromised. Plus, being moody or down could become your new normal. So, why this happens? Why all these things happen when you don't get a good sleep? That is because where your body clock or circadian rhythm comes in. It's like an internal alarm that tells you when to sleep and when to wake up. It keeps everything in your check, your mood, hunger, even how you feel during the day. But mess up with this clock, like staying up too late or sleeping in too much, and everything else gets messy too. It's like trying to walk a straight line with your eyes closed, and sooner or later you're going to bump into something. That's where a bedtime yoga routine comes in. Research has increasingly supported the idea that bedtime yoga can significantly improve sleep quality. So before we go into that, we need to understand the effect of our brain responding to the blue light that comes from different gadgets and devices. So you will be thinking like, why don't you get sleep as soon as you hit the bed, right? That is because your brain is continuously stimulated by the stimuli you get from the digital gadget. It could be a mobile phone, laptop, or your television. These and the consumption of caffeine and other caffeinated drinks can also disturb your internal clock that keeps your brain always awake. So our body has a response of hormones when it comes to sleep. So whenever you want a good night's sleep, you need the hormone called melatonin. Is disrupted by these digital gadgets, which has a powerful blue light that can disrupt your entire sleep cycle. So instead of melatonin, it produces cortisol as stress hormone. So this keeps you always in an awakened state. That is the reason, even if your body wants to rest and go to sleep, your mind keeps thinking and it's always restless, disrupting your sleep cycle. So, the bedtime yoga into your routine helps soothe your mind and prepare your body simultaneously for not only sleep but for the rest and restoration that it craves badly after a hard day at work. So, at Nirva, we have curated this simple bedtime routine which you can do from your bed itself. So, let's see how these practices help you in getting a good night, and that is the best way to have sweet dreams. Now, before we start, let's do a grounding. As you settle into your bed, take a deep breath in, feeling your body sink softly into the comfort beneath you. Whisper to yourself, I am at peace, and every breath, release the day's weight from your shoulders. Repeat again, I am at peace, and with every breath, I release the day's weight from my shoulders. Let the tension melt away with each exhale. Imagine your worries like leaves drifting down a gentle stream far away from your serene space. Reflect on the day with kindness, acknowledging your efforts and growth. Picture a moonlight lit sky with each star a promise of rest and renewal, guiding you into restful sleep. Slowly open your eyes. Now let's go for some neck stretches to begin with. Sit comfortably. You can stretch your hands and legs whichever way it feels comfort to you. You can rest the pillows or whichever makes sense to you. Now let's start with the neck rolls. Now gently roll your neck around. It's like you're drawing a circle with your nose, loosening up after a long day. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Relax. Now let's go for a seated forward bend. Bring your legs together. You can keep a pillow on your thighs. Slowly take your hands and try to reach your toes. Rest your neck.
Maintain with normal breathing. You can reach wherever you can. Just that you need to be comfortable. This stretches your entire back and legs. Slowly come up. Now let's go for a good hip opener, a butterfly pose. Keep the pillow away. You can put the heels of your feet together and try to open your hip, spreading your knees. If you feel to lean forward, you can just give a good forward bend. Be there. Feel the opening of your hips. Just feel the stiffness and tightness melting away. Now slowly come up. Release your hands and legs. You can just sit comfortably in cross-legged position. Now let's go for some shoulder shrugs. Just shrug your shoulders up and down like you are saying, I don't know. It helps shake off any stress sitting on your shoulders. Just shrug and let go, easing the tension and pent up stress in your neck and shoulders. Relax. Now let's go for a seated twisting position. Now slowly twist your body one way, like you are looking over your shoulder. Give a good twist to your spine. Now to the other side. Once again. Relax. Now it's time to lie down. Place a comfortable pillow or a rolled blanket, whichever is comfortable for you, in your lower back so that you feel good to stretch. Slowly lie back. You can stretch your legs. Feel the opening of your chest. Feel the complete state of rest and relaxation. Now let's move on to knee to chest position. Slowly bring your legs together. Bend one knee and then the other towards your chest. Now hold it with your hands. It's like giving yourself a big, comforting hug. Be there. Feel the pressure. Maintain with normal breathing. From this position, let's move on to spinal twist. Now slowly release the pose. Take your hands. Relax. Now let's go for a spinal twist. Tie your hands behind your head. Bend your legs and keep your feet together. Now slowly bring both your knees to one side and turn to the other side. Feel the stretch of your entire spine being twisted and stretched. Let's slowly to the other side. Maintain with normal breathing. Be mindful of the stretching in your spine. Enjoy and allow your muscles to open up. Slowly release and relax. Now let's go on to lying down butterfly pose. Bring your heels together. Open your knees and try to touch your knees to the bed. Slowly take both your hands behind. Close your eyes and feel the entire body melting into the relaxation. The hips that is also associated with your emotional turmoil. Allow your emotions to release with the hip opener. Relax completely. Slowly bring your hands in front and release your legs and relax. Now let's move on to the bridge pose. Slowly bend your legs, spreading your heels apart, knees apart. Rest your palms on the bed. Slowly raise your hip. Stretch as much as possible and slowly rest down. Once again. Relax. Relax completely in Shavasana. Now let's go for the final stretch. For this, you are going to go close to the wall and to the edge of the bed. Now let's do the legs up the wall pose. So go close to the bed with your wall by the side of your feet. Now slowly stretch your legs on the wall. Make sure that you're close to the wall. Your entire leg has to be rested on the wall. It's a very relaxing pose, resting your legs and the entire lower body. Close your eyes and maintain with normal breathing. Now let's stretch your legs to the side. You can do one by one. Stretch your right leg as much as possible. Open it up. Don't strain. You can maintain wherever you can. Slowly come back. Now from the other side. Maintain as long as you are comfortable. Slowly come back. Now let's try to stretch both the legs simultaneously. Stay there as long as you are comfortable. Slowly bring your legs back. Slowly bend your legs and get out of the pose and relax in Shavasana. Now let's wind down with breathwork to completely fill yourself into the mode of rest and restoration. Let's go for 4, 7, 8 breathing. Place one hand on your chest, the other hand on your abdomen. Now we'll breathe in for 4 counts. Hold the breath for 7 counts. Then slowly breathe out for 8 counts. Do it at your own pace. It's like a breath trick to calm down instantly. This breath sends signals to your brain to drift off. This instant calmer sends your mind and body to the deep sleep mode. Gently release your hands and relax. And this simple bedtime routine helps you to relax and prepare you for the sweet dreams. Why don't you try it tonight and see how snooze friendly you feel? Consistency is the key. So let's start this 15 minutes routine. Follow it for 2 weeks and you will be amazed to see how soothing it feels.